Hi, this is Dorothy Kilty with Raccoon Alley Creations, and I'm working on my Dear Julie May Mayhem Journal. So this was a fun thing where we had to draw from 3 different bowls to fill in what we're going to make things with, and then we have these things to make. It spells out make, mayhem. Okay, so there's something for each letter. So, and what I'm doing is 2 kinds of shaker tags. First, I'm gonna do one of them is an attachable over the page pocket shaker card, and the other one is a scrappy stacked waterfall. No, that's the wrong one. Shaker tag in plastic packaging pocket. Okay. So for this one, over the page shaker card, I have a wild card, and for that I'm using a guest check. I need lace and junk mail. And for this shaker tag in plastic packaging pocket, I need ink, spray, paint, or wax, metal or foil, and a wild card. And for the wild card, I used wallpaper. Okay? So let me show you, first of all, for the ones over the page, I'm using junk mail envelopes, and so I have those started there. And for the plastic packaging pocket, I'm using clear packaging bags like this. Now, let me put this up here out of the way. For the shaker stuff to go inside, I have pulled out some beads. I had just a mess of beads. And so these are cut out of some wallpaper samples. Okay, all these flowers. So I fussy cut those. It has to have metal foil. So I have this gold foil paper that I have a roll of. And so this is a sheet of the same kind of wallpaper from the sample book. And so I tried some different kinds of ink and stamping. So I sprayed some ink here and it smears. I tried stamping and it has smeared some. This one is staying put now. And then this is wax. It's bronze, not gold, but I decided it's okay. So the wax is the one that stayed the best, so that's what I'm going with. And so I have the pockets with the gold paper background, and these are to let me know where the top is because it's hard to see. The Dear Julie digital I'm going to use, and is this, and it's going to go over the top to seal it, to seal these bags, okay? So I think it's from back when I used to make jewelry. I had a box that had a whole bunch of assorted things in it. So, and these are all flat, leftover jewelry or buttons that spilled on the floor and so were a mess. I'm going to take that one out because, okay, so that's all right here. And so let's start by putting some in there. So I have this, I don't know if you can see this. It's a tray to do jewelry on that actually has a button at the bottom to lift things up. So let's get some of this jewelry. Ooh, I don't want too much to go in. Okay, now let's lift that one up. And we'll get this one. This one actually will close here, but I'll seal it, of course. So let's put some more jewelry, beads and things into here, whatever I have. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, I thought I sealed that, but obviously I didn't. I don't know if you can see this. Some of the beads were going into the back of this one. That's good enough. Okay, and we'll take this one and we'll put some beads in there. I may have, let's see, that's actually quite a few beads. Let's put some more beads in here. I may have to either dig out some more. Okay, and as you can probably see here, I also have, ooh, this one has a hole. Look at that. Okay. Glad I found it now. These can be fragile, and if you handle them too much, which obviously I did, you can tear the sides of them. So let me see if I've got some pretty washi tape that can, well, you know what, this is antique-y, and that's one of my favorite things, so it looks vintagey. Now, the problem is with this plastic, it's just glue does not want to stick to it. So I am going to use double-sided tape. So we'll start with it, go right along here, and also, we have holes on both sides. Isn't that fun? Let me get my tray back here. And I'm going to put this over the tray. So at least if it falls out, it'll be easy to they won't be all over everywhere. So here we go. There comes that off.
Hello? Just a second, hold on. I gotta move over. Okay.
Let me just fold this up and put this along this side here. Okay, make sure we've got this down good. Gosh, I'm just thinking about sealing the edges of all of these now. Okay, we'll fold this over. Okay, sorry, I'm not talking. Okay, now I have that side sealed, so I can go over to this side and seal it as well. I'm going to do one of each of these 3 pockets. This is Mass Make Mayhem, but I'm just going to do one of them for the video, and then I'll finish the others. Okay, let's put that there. Get these here. Not very close to the edge. Okay. Okay, now we'll take this tape. Try not to tear it into pieces, Dorothy. This washi tape. And it's tearing off the edge. I hate it when it does that. Here we go. Very gently. Okay. Turn it over. And go there. Okay. Let's put the Dear Julie Julie top on. Okay, I'm going to cut it right here because I can trim it. I love this black and white and gray Dear Julie Julie. So I'm going to put this in half. It's going to go all the way down here. So I'm going to start with tape. Across the top here. And put tape across the bottom of this one here. Stop it. Okay, so now we'll burnish this down like this. Okay, and we'll burnish this down. Like this. Okay, and we'll start with this back here, bring it down, and then put the, okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the back. You can see that I folded this over. That was to try and prevent beads into getting into the back. So we'll start with this one up here at the very top. Okay, and then we'll put one across the bottom of this. Okay. This will go like this. This will go like this. Let's take this off. Take this one off and fold it over. Okay, so I have the Dear Julie Julie digital. I have the gold foil. It's a shaker card. Now my wild card is the wallpaper. So I've cut this out of it, and I think that I'm going to cut just this flower out like this. Okay, like that. And it can go on here. And then I'm going to take the wax paste in my finger, and I'm just going to go along the edge of this, okay? Okay? And so now this can get put on here, and it should stay put. Good old baby wipes to get some of this off. Okay? And again, I'm going to use the tape for this because I can figure out what I did with it. I hate it when I do this. It was right here, and now it's gone. How does this happen? Well, we're gonna try. I'm sure it's right here, but we're gonna try this Fabri-Tac and put it on. And if this doesn't stick, I'll come back and stick it back on with the tape. Okay, and you need the Dear Julie digital. You need 3 things besides what's required on it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and just distress the edges of it. Okay, we also need a pocket on the back, I believe, and I have this that kind of matches. So let's just put this here. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Now this could be glued down on the page such that it was a pocket, or if you want it to move around, you can put a pocket on the back of this. Okay, like that. And second thought, you don't want to put it down as a packet because you'd have to move the whole thing. Okay, this will go. Again, I'm using Fabri-Tac. I'll come back and change it to the tape if this doesn't hold, but I want you to see what I'm doing. Washi tape, and we will put a sticker on the pocket. So we've got distressed edges, washi tape, and let's do this one. And then we have, oh, it says Happy Mother's Day. Oh, still pretty. Okay, so there we have our shaker card. So now the other 2 will get finished in the same way. Now let's go over here. And for this one, we have a wild card once again. These will go over the page by folding over the page. I need junk mail, a wild card, and lace. And the wild card is these restaurant checks, okay? So that's a wild card. And here is the lace I'll be using. So let's start with the first one. Now, in these, I want to glue this down in the back. Okay, so that'll be glued down, but on the front of this, I also want glue across the top because I don't want beads going into the other side. Okay, so this is going to go into this. Like this. and then it's glued across the top here. I can make sure that it goes all the way across if I want. Okay, like that. So now, my junk mail, of course, is the envelopes. There's the card. And now we'll put some beads in this one, this side. Okay, let's put this away. Oh, great. And I still dump it all over the place. Isn't that just lovely? Okay, but we have a shaker card here. Here, we'll put a little bit more in, and the rest of it will go into the... Now, once again, I'm going to use the Dear Julie Digitals to seal this side of the envelope. Okay? So in this case, we'll take it and we're going to glue it along here. Now this one, let me once again fold this over. Okay, now this one, we don't have to worry as much about, it's paper, so gluing it is easy. So I'm going to glue again along this edge, and I'm going to go right over this lovely torn edge. It's all okay. And then I'm going to go along this edge here. That's long enough. Okay, and then this will go over here. Okay, and now we'll go on the other side. Once again, we'll glue along here and along this edge. Okay, and now that's well secured, okay? We get all the beads down here, okay? Okay, now I'm going to take my washi tape, and once again I'm going to put some, oh boy, I did crooked, didn't I? That's okay. So we have one spot here that it wants to tear on, so I just need to make sure I catch it at the very beginning. Okay, and now let's go right along this. So I like the guest check. I think it's just fine for decoration. You could have put something pretty inside, and that would also have been nice. Once again. Oh, there's the spot it starts. So we'll go right along here. Okay, so we have washi tape. Now on this side, this is going to be a little pocket that goes in the side here. Okay, so let me just open this up. Now I know I just sealed it, now I'm opening it up, but I wanted a nice edge for this. okay? And we want to cover this up with something. Now, I'm just going to use like a book page. Okay. Let's do this. And fold this over. Okay, let me just put some glue on here. Okay, let's cut this off here and this here. Now the inside of this envelope could easily be a hidden journaling spot. Okay, and now I'm going to take my distress ink and go along the side here, here, and up here, and on this side, and on this side. So I have my mail, my wild card, which is the guest check, and I need to add lace. So I will add lace, and this I'm going to take all the way over on both sides, okay? So here we go, right along here. We have lace extending over the edge. Okay, like this. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll add another sticker onto this. So I've inked the edge. I have the washi tape. You need 3 things to decorate it besides the 3 things that are required. So in this case, I love these vintage looking stickers. I'm going to put one here, and then I'm also going to put one here. Okay, so there we have, this goes over the edge. You can use a pocket. I mean, you could use a altered paper clip to attach it if you wanted to. And there we go. So I'll be making 2 more of those. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks, Julie, for the inspiration.